Sure. I know the name of every mouse. I know every cockroach. I know what the spiders are thinking. Sure, I knew exactly. But it wasn't my affair. It wasn't my road, and it wasn't my business. And if someone thinks that they're right about something, I'm not going to get in their way, because I've learned. I'll give you this for a lesson. There was two guys in a cell. We call one Mr. A and one Mr. B. Mr. A said, I'm going to hang myself. And Mr. B says, no, brother, I like you. I don't want you to hang yourself. And Mr. A said, you know, I'm miserable, and I just want to get out of this world, and I want to go off into another level. I'm gone. And the other guy said, no, I'm not going to let you. So Mr. A killed Mr. B, and then he hung himself. Well, I'm not going to get in nobody's way. If they're headed to the ventilator, I'm not going to fight somebody to keep them alive. If people are set to commit suicide and they want to go sideways, get them on out the door. I can't use them. I don't need no suicidal maniacs around me, because I've found this also. Every time you save somebody's life, you got to be responsible for that. If you see somebody that wants to commit suicide and you say, no, don't commit suicide, and then they go kill your best friend, then you'll wish to hell you'd let them go ahead and do what they wanted to do, see? But this country is overprotective of its people. It's always, in other countries I haven't found this to be so, but in this country, they don't want you to do this because they're afraid it'll hurt you. Come on. They're afraid it'll hurt you. That's like mother saying, don't climb the tree, you might fall and hurt yourself. Well, she might fall and hurt herself because she couldn't climb the tree. But you're a kid, you can climb the tree. You see what I'm saying? In other words, the older people have always put their values off on the younger people. And it's just the same old process that has been since time began. The younger people keep throwing it off. And that's what the kids did down there in L.A. They threw that all off of them. They want to get their brother out of jail. And if they couldn't get their brother out of jail, you go to a lawyer, and it's known well all through the prison. Nobody likes criminal law. There's no money in criminal law. The criminal lawyers that are there are generally paid by the civil and the colleges. They pay the what do they call them? Public defenders. You know, they have to pay the public defenders because there's just no money in criminal law. It's a dirty business. Nobody likes it. So when you got a whole bunch of kids that get involved and they go to the lawyer takes their money, tells them a lie, takes their money, tells them a lie. Any place in the penitentiary in the world or in this country you go to, they say, what do you think of a lawyer? And they say, well, they take your money and lie. They take your money and lie. Unless you got a whole lot of money, then you give them a little bit, and then you got to string them out to where they think they're going to get some more. You know, and you have to play in the larceny because the lawyer has to be worse than the crook, or he can't trick the crook to taking a deal and going to jail, you know. In other words, the system is just, it's not what our fathers laid out. It's become corroded, and it's crusty, and it's dusty, and it needs redoing.
It's been 14 years since you were convicted of the Tate LaBianca killings, yet there still exists a group of people who other people designate the Manson family, you designate your friends. They still remain to this day, even people that you had never known. How do you explain how the Manson family or your friends have been able to stay together this long?
We've been truthful with each other. There's one thing I demand with anybody that I'm with, is I ain't lying to you, so don't you lie to me. Because if you lie to me, I might just knock you down on the spot. I got 3, 4, don't talk to me at all. If you're not going to talk the truth to me and I catch you in a lie, I'll either get you away from me some way, one way or another. I'll knock you down or do something to you to get you away from me, get you off of me, because I don't
feel that you've come out of it